You want to start it off, or you want me to start it
Me?
off?
Shit.
Alright, get it.
How do we start off? It's like, welcome back.
nah, bro. We can't do this all over again, bro.
Okay, I forgot. It's been like 2 months.
Bro, chill. Alright.
I don't know how to start it off.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to the Off the Internet podcast.
The motherfucker who hasn't even been on the podcast.
Episode number 2,
Featuring
Diego. I'm Diego, Activist 24, you already know what it is.
Yes, sir.
second podcast.
Second show. Yeah, Diego. Eric doesn't know.
Yeah.
Eric doesn't know how to freaking introduce a show or
Bro, it's
anything.
like, what? Like,
Right. But yeah, we're back again, episode 2. It's bro, we're back. It's been like
2 months.
It's been like 2 months since they've been back. But it's fire. We're back and we're strong. You see the new setup.
Yeah.
It's looking a little clean in
The
there.
one was like it was cool, but
Yeah.
I fuck with this too.
Yeah.
Very cluttered, though.
But yeah, we have Diego here. That's our brother, a new member of the cast. So we hype you around of applause.
I'll applaud myself.
Yeah, yes sir. And yeah, I mean, what's up, guys? How you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm tired. It's kind of late already. I got school tomorrow, but
Tragic.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Today was like a family day, honestly. Like chill, you know, cooling, having fun.
I was down bad earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You feel bad.
Yeah, for real.
After Fusion, I was not okay.
Yeah, I get that.
Bro, honestly, that food made me feel like heavy. Made me feel like I just want to take a nap afterwards.
That's
All
what
that
fusion
stuff.
noise is, though.
But
So much food.
yeah. But how was your guys' summer? Like the last podcast, like I said, it was a couple months ago. But we left off. It was about to be summer, and yeah, how was your guys' summer? Like, how was it?
What's up?
Sure. I mean, I was just really chilling. Just chilling with Majorca, fucking in Mexico. Serge, gotta see Serge.
That's fire.
His BS. Chilling at Eduardo's crib. That's really all. We just go out of town a lot.
That's
Didn't
good.
drink as much this year because it's down bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric?
I mean, pretty much the same shit, just like Mexico. It was cool though. Not doing much though. Like we were kind of chilling out this year because last year was a lot. But like, I'm not gonna go into specifics. But yeah, it's been fun though. It's been summer.
Everyone going through it.
Yeah, bro. I feel like Sango is just like, bro, everybody just turn it up and everybody's like, bro.
Yeah, it's like 2 months straight of just
Yeah.
non-stop going at it.
By the end of the year, it's like, I need to leave.
Yeah.
I need to go home.
Yeah, especially whenever no one's there. It's just time. It's like it's something for me to go home.
Yeah. That's yeah, I was still chilling here, honestly, most of the time. I went to Cali for a little bit.
How was that?
It's pretty fire. Got to chill. Like, that was my first vacation since a little bit. Like, I've been plotting this trip. Jessica got to finally meet all, like, my Morgantown friends.
Yeah.
They got to meet Chase. They got
You
to
never
meet...
met them?
No, bro. Like,
That's so weird.
yeah. Like, that was the first time they got to meet Tristan, Chase, and... Yeah, like, I was already planning this out. I was like, bruh, like, I really want to go. I was like, Jessica, let's go. And yeah, like, we went down there. And then while we were down there, we were also going to meet Charlie. But then she passed away while we were down there, which sucks. So R.I.P. Charlie. And, but yeah, like, when we were down there, like, we all met up and, like, Corinne was actually down there too, so she got to meet Corinne. And we all met up on Santa Monica, and we got to like talk about like Charlie and shit. And like she got to hear the stories of the apartment, and got to like got to hear the stories of that part of my life, which for some reason, like, I feel like she'd never want to hear those stories of my life, like, cause she, like, you know how Jessica is, bro, like, she was more reserved, she was more, like, you know, chill, so, like...
Yeah, I feel like she probably want to hear about me wilding out.
Yeah, me wilding out or whatever, but honestly, I feel like now that we've, like, we're married and now we're, like, growing up, like, I feel like she's and then being with me now, too, I feel like she's definitely matured, and she's definitely, like, accepts me for being me. And bruh, actually hearing the story, she's like bruh, honestly, I understand you. I like she's like, I love your friends. She's like,
That's fire.
she's like, if I would have met Charlie, I knew I would have been best friends with her. I would have loved her. Like, she loved Corinne, like Chase and Tristan, like fell in love with them. So it was like, it was really dope. And like, we got to hang out with them recently too for the funeral, and got to hang out afterwards. And I mean, I told you about that. Like, we were smoking and shit, and like, she got to chill in that environment how we used to be. And it's like, bro, I never expected Jessica to be in that like environment ever. And I'm pretty sure she like told like her sisters and stuff, and like, it's like, bro, like, I'm pretty sure her sisters would never expect her to be in that, like, you know, like, what the fuck, like, yo. And I mean, I don't know, like, this summer has been like, it was really fun, like, and really fun experience and a growing experience. And like I told you too, it was like, it was different because every time I went with my boys or with y'all, we always ate, but like, it was different type of eating styles. This time we actually like ate like I no lie, like real good restaurants, no cap.
Done, like, places.
Yeah, like low key kind of bougie places and like.
Yeah, because whenever we were to go, we just like find somewhere off like the random shit.
Yeah, for real.
And I'm like, 7 times.
Yeah, we're fucking gross. We're fucking gross. But at the same time, it's like it opens my mind up to be like, bro, why didn't we actually like look for spots? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't we
find something good?
Why don't we put more effort to actually like, look for spots?
The only reason I feel like we didn't is because it was such a sporadic trip. Like, it was so random. It was like planning like a week.
Yeah.
And then we just went. So I feel like if we had more time, I would have definitely been down.
Yeah.
But that one ramen spot we ate.
Yeah, for sure.
The only other place we ate other than In-N-Out late one day. We ate so much. We wanted to go to Jonas Kebab, but that fell through.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But yeah, the Cali trip was really cool, and yeah, I mean, the summer overall was pretty fire.
Yeah. No cap.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really like start like as soon as I got back from Mexico, I went to Atlanta with him, so it was just like.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
and that shit looked lit.
Gone forever, and then came back for like a couple days, and then left again. Yeah. But no, that was fun seeing Nino and everybody.
Yeah.
And the concert was crazy too. Like,
oh yeah, the concert was fire.
Like, the scenery and shit.
Like, you guys went to the weekend one, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit looks like.
It looks
fire. Like it reminds me of like the Yeezus, like
that type of vibe. Yeah. And then Mike Dean, he opened up like just like playing, like making stuff off the rip, like in front, like live. I was like, that shit's so hard. But literally, yeah, I think. And then it was No Allegra who opened, and I heard about her through like Joe Budden podcast, and literally, like she's fire. Like, in real life, like her vocals were crazy. I was like, damn. No, that's wild.
That's fine.
It was like not okay though. Drinks in there were like $13,
$15
price,
bro.
Who'd you guys go? Like, who was the little group you guys went with? Or was it a lot of people?
Like, everyone was there.
Well, the people that I was with was like Steven,
fire.
Okay, and then it was Nino, his girl, his friend Cam, then who else was there? Celeste was there, Diana was there, Brenda Ariano, Steven's cousin, she was there. It was just like, that's like who we were chilling with the most. And then PT, I scooped PT all the way down, yeah.
That's gas.
El Picton Real.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit's so
fire.
fire.
Legend. But that's fire.
Yeah.
But did you guys like, while you guys were in Mexico, did you guys just chill there? Like, did you guys do anything like exciting? You said you were gonna do some documentary. You said you were gonna do like some live shit or whatever.
My plans always fall through in Mexico because it's just like, honestly, I really wish I would record this summer because it was like something like every day was something new, and that's why I wish I really recorded it. But like, I don't know. But like my whole plan behind it was so like I thought about it a lot, but I have a bad habit of letting things fall through way too much. But like, just cause like shit be getting in the way, like problem with like friend groups and then like girl problems. It's just like it's like everything y'all have to go through. But imagine trying to film it all. It's like already like it's hard enough.
He said, "Can I put myself on blast?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I'm like, yo, like imagine all the parents watch this. Like we're going to jail. Like,
but that's why you keep it and then you post it in like 5 years.
Yeah, that's what we said. We were like, we're just gonna post it on private, send it to our friends, so they can all watch it.
Nah. You don't
Yeah,
post it.
that's
That's how it gets out. Like you save it and then maybe you post it in like 5 years. You know, like 10 years.
I mean, like 2, even like as soon as I'm 18.
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
it's like a little project. You know.
Yeah, but nah. Honestly, like the thought behind it was really cool, but it's just I never got to.
Yeah.
Pursue it.
There was one day that it was weird as fuck. We were like the night before, me and like all of my friend group, we planned to go to Pero Las Lisas.
Yeah.
And we were like, at 3, let's all go. We're like, alright, bet. And then we all go. And then we get there and there's like a bunch of his friends there. And then they're like, oh, did Eric tell you like that we were coming here at 3?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nah. I was like, when y'all planned this? They're like, last night. And I was like,
it was like
okay, I was like, not bad. We were literally like up in we like went up to the waterfall and went like walking all the way back.
But the good thing that like, cause like I know a lot of people who like siblings, like friend groups are like weird with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But like I feel like our friend groups work like all the younger people I hang out with are like not like, cause like I don't want to name names, but like there's other people who are like wow, like,
Yeah.
and it's like it just doesn't work. But I feel like our friend groups like can work
Yeah.
together.
We were talking about this at the Japanese place, but I'm gonna tell you guys about a haunted house that Felipe told me about in San Ho. We will talk about it here in a second. We're gonna talk about it. What the heck?
Alright, so you wanna get into this San Jose haunted house?
All right, bro. So Felipe was telling me about this story. All right, so you know Felipe, he's a very hardworking man. You know, man. He's a true Mexican hardworking man. So in San Jose, he works in like I think it's like carpentry or what is it? Like he works. He's just like a handyman.
Yeah.
Like he works houses. He can
Do
fix
whatever,
Yeah, honestly, he can
do
fix
a
a lot of things. Like he's just a handyman. So there's this house in San Jose. The story is that the house, there was this husband and this wife that lived there, and this son, and basically the son slept with the wife, and the husband killed the son there. Yeah, and now the son haunts the upstairs. And then basically the guy hired Felipe because like every guy was quitting on him.
But this man thought Felipe was Ghostbusters.
Yeah, no. And Felipe was just like, I'm not scared, I don't believe in that shit, whatever, I'll do it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so Felipe goes and he's like, oh, these guys are gonna, probably gonna want to scare me, so I'm gonna, be on, yeah, I'm gonna be on watch out, So he hears one noise and then he's working and he's like, okay, I'm gonna be on alert. So he starts working or whatever, and then he hears one noise, so he's like, oh shit. He's like, fuck, let me keep working. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't nothing.
It ain't nothing. It's probably my boss, whatever. He's trying to fuck with me. Then he keep working. He hears another noise, like footsteps. He's like, let me go check. He goes outside. There's no truck. He's like, what the fuck? Goes back inside. He's like, all right, I'm gonna just keep working, bro. Keeps working, doing whatever you gotta do. I think he's putting like the lining of that, like the molding.
Oh, okay.
So he's putting the molding, whatever. And then he starts hearing footsteps upstairs.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I know. And then he's like, what the fuck? And then he's working on his stuff. And then he hears more footsteps upstairs. And then he's just like, okay, wait, this is weird. He goes back outside. Nobody's outside. Goes back inside. Keeps working on shit. Hears the door slam, bruh. Like open, close. Guess what this man does? Instead of going outside and going home, guess what he does, bro? Just guess.
It's like the stereotype.
What? Just about to go look?
Yeah.
Goes upstairs and goes and to look. I'm like, bro, like that's not what you do. Me, Lalo, and Evelyn, we're like, bro, you're like,
you're playing with light right
yeah,
now.
I know. I'm like, bro, you're like the white boy that like gets killed at the front. You're like the first person that gets killed at the movies, bro.
That's how.
And then I was like, bro, no, like he said he closed the door. He's like there was nobody up there. He like closed the door. And he said after that he got really scared. He just closed everything. He left that bitch, and then he was like, I ain't going back there again. And he said he went to his mom. He was like, blah 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 blah, like nah, like like all this story. He told the story, and then his mom was like, "Nah, I don't believe you," or whatever. And then like 2 years later, his mom and his sister were there and heard the same shit. Same shit happened to them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I hear like hella like scary stories about San Jose.
Yeah, bro.
And so like honestly, I believe that shit because it's like I want to save a lot of it for like a Halloween episode.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I heard so much shit about like different places in San Jose and like witches, like a bunch of shit.
Well, it's because there's what I heard. We'll save it for a Halloween episode, but we'll talk about it later. I'm just ending it with this. It's like there's a lot of muertos, as I will say, everywhere. Supposedly, like you know, there's a lot of dead everywhere because they're like, where would you bury them? You know?
Yeah, they just throw them out to the Riverside type shit.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of like bad muertos, you know, like where people just kill them.
Yeah, and then they dump them.
But yeah, crazy story.
No cow. Bruh, that's so crazy.
Yeah, he's
right.
Yeah. Bruh, I get scared sleeping down here. You think I'm about to go upstairs by myself?
Yeah, for real. I'm like, bruh, this nigga got some balls going up there.
Facts.
All right, so we're gonna get into the music topics. The Lord, the Savior, Yeat has dropped.
Honestly,
What do you guys think?
the new album, I think.
I can give you my honest opinion, but
Alright, you go first. I want to hear.
I'm gonna finish off.
Alright.
You know.
I think it was a really good project. I think it was actually like really like full, went all the way through. It was all good songs. I don't know. I feel like Yeat can only do so much with this project, but I feel like he did it good though this time.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think I like this project more than this previous album that he just dropped. But that's just me though.
Yeah, that's a little wild. I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the project for sure, but I also haven't had that much time to sit on it because I've only heard I heard like the whole album probably once all together, and then I heard like a handful of songs multiple times.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know. I feel like I don't think he's dropping all his fire shit in this because this is just an EP. He has an album.
Yeah, this next album I think is gonna be like.
Yeah.
So I think that one's gonna go crazy. And this verse from Uzi on this one was better than both of the other ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Because the other ones, on the Geek Pack, whenever they had those weren't even that good.
Yeah.
No, I really like the one, the High as a Law one. I forget which one.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's fire. Yeah.
But,
I like the 3G.
Yeah.
No, that one. I really like that
one.
Yeah, 3G. I really like that one. Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, that's his fire. But I mean, I don't know. I really like that album, and I fuck with the rock song on there. I think that was really cool. But, what are your takes on it?
To be honest, alright, like, bruh,
Kevin's a Yeat right?
No. Okay, I was watching the Baba Blam listening shit with Baba Blam. You guys know who Baba Blam is?
No.
No. Okay, so he's like a streamer, and he does like coverage on like underground rappers and shit. And a lot of people were, dick riding Yeat. Like the first song, they're like, best album of the year and whatever.
Yeah, I feel like people do that to like be
funny. Oh yeah, for sure. To be funny or whatever. Honestly, at first when I first listened to it all the way through, I thought it was mid. To be honest, like I personally thought it was mid. Like personally, but then now that I gave it like 2 days, like I like some songs, but to be honest, like you said, like I don't think it's his best. And the synthy shit, I fucking hate it now. Like I cannot fuck with the synthy shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the typical Yeat type beat.
Yeah.
I cannot listen to that. Like
it's like over.
Yeah, overused, and I cannot listen to that shit anymore. Like I love the Yeat when it's to be honest, I can't. I would have to look him up, but like how he did, let's see, like Out the Way, like how it's like that type of beat. On Up to Me, it was like the more I don't even know.
I think my favorite song it's like from one of his earlier projects. Cause his earlier projects, he didn't have producers to just cook him up the same type beat, every time he wanted it. So it was more like him just hopping on any beat.
Yeah.
that like he thought was that he was fucking with.
But like the beats that he doesn't do, like the synthy shit, is the beats that I like. Like Back to Him, Line for Fun. If you heard those songs, like it's not your typical Yeat type beats.
Yeah.
It's like different.
Shit.
It's like normal shit. It's like more vibey shit. Like, and I feel like when he's for this next album, I think that's why he's transitioning. That's why you heard like only like a couple songs of that synthy shit and more different type of shit.
Yeah, trying to step out of the box that
Yeah.
he's already in.
So like for this next album, hopefully it's more like whole new different shit. So like people get ready for that new change and like, you know, people get ready for that change, you know?
Have you heard the song For Really?
For really?
Yeah.
It's on the 4L.
Yeah, I heard
That I don't know
Yeah.
why that beat.
For Really?
I love the beat. That's just so hard.
Yeah. Bro, but yeah, I honestly like it was pretty good album, like our project. It's not I don't love it, I don't hate it. It has some good and some bad, like
And some like whatever.
yeah.
Honestly, like, I was trying to deal with this in the car, but, like, before, whenever you first started popping off, I didn't know if he would have a lot of, like, longevity.
Mm-hmm.
But after this project, I don't know if it was just, like, because, like, I first listened to it, like, in school, and, like, whenever I listened to it in school, like, I feel like a TV character or
Yeah.
something. But, like, honestly, this album showed me, like, I feel like he could do, like, a lot more. He could last a long time. I could see him being, like, a big face, like, Travis Scott, or, like, one of them in, like, a couple of years.
Yeah. But he needs to be more like I told you, open up or do more
Yeah,
musically.
he's trying to stay with like the mystique right now.
Yeah.
Where it's like you don't really see his face often, and when you do, he's not really saying much or doing much.
Like the Cardi shit.
Yeah, or like instead of going to like another like big music platform, he did the like Channel 5 shit. And it was just more like some funny shit.
Yeah. But he's smart though. Like that's the thing. Like
because he goes viral.
Yeah.
So
And
like,
bro, like you hear like these internet people talk about him, and it's like a lot of people are saying like it's literally just him and there's like little like his team, like a small group of people working with him that like are literally plotting all these moves out and like figuring this shit out. And that's like, bro, like a lot of people think like he's dumb, and people are like think that
he
he's
doesn't know what he's like. At least his team does.
yeah. Like, bro, like
the people behind him, they like
like,
I think they got it figured out.
Yeah, like, bro, it's all.
Even like he got the Drake co-sign too. Like, a minute ago.
Yeah, bro, and it's like I don't know, like just with the voice and everything that he does, like it's like you could hear. It's like it's if it's not gonna be here for like it's gonna be here for a while. Like just the voice by itself, it's like it's different than most people. That
just like his delivery.
Yeah.
Every bar he's delivering it in like some weird ass way, but it comes out fire.
Yeah, and even like the energy, it's like, bro, like
it's always there. Like,
it makes you feel like the Channel 5 interview thing. Kind of it made you feel that way. How it went from like the future slow to his like uppy song. Like it explained the generation switch of like the slowy drug to like his
more
upbeat
and a lot of shit going on.
And it's like it explains the switch and like the music switch, and then like, bro, I felt that like when that whole like how he did it in that video, I literally felt that like, vibe. Like it was crazy.
What is it called? Y'all listen to the Destroy Lonely project?
Yeah.
I haven't heard it because I don't really fuck with Destroy Lonely like that.
Yeah.
I listened to
him like that.
I think I tried to put you on before, but honestly, like I really fuck with Cardi, Destroy Lonely, like all of Opium. But I think this album was really good. It was definitely more of like an album like to get like a brand out there, like so people can actually see him, and like because like this album was a lot different than all of his old albums, but. Yeah, honestly, I really like the album. I really fuck with it. You should definitely listen to it.
No, I'm probably gonna listen to it. I downloaded it today because I was like, I didn't know he dropped. Yeah. Because like not on my radar since I don't listen to him already. Yeah,
I listened to it, but I need to listen to it fully because I listened to like No Stylist, and then I listened to the next song after that, and then after that it gets blurry. Like honestly,
don't know
like
what the songs
yeah, because like to me, to be honest, we can talk about this more deeper conversation. To me, Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson.
They're interchangeable.
To me, I don't know where I see them. To me, in the future, like, like I don't know. Like to me, it's like I don't know. I don't know where I see them in 10 years compared to a Cardi, and if they're signed underneath Cardi, like unless like they really do like their own shit, but. I don't know.
As of right now, there's nothing that like from
makes,
both of them that makes them stand out to me. Where it's like, they're gonna be here for like a break.
Yeah.
Honestly,
but besides the fact that they're signed to Cardi.
Yeah. I mean, I do understand that, but it's like.
But their impact.
Imagine people like you could say that same thing a couple years like a while back about like Travis, like being like, oh, he's under Ye right now, so it's like I don't know where he's gonna be in a couple years.
I don't know though, because Travis. His first album was fucking a classic.
Yeah,
like so he was already certified.
But that's why I think it needs more time. Like it's just like because like you guys haven't even heard.
Oh yeah,
so it's like
you know what I'm saying.
That's true, and it's true because it's a different generation too.
Yeah,
like that's how I see it too. Because it's a different conversation too. We could talk about because I have a whole feeling about Cardi, how I feel. I don't know. It's a whole different conversation. Like Cardi to me is not that important, but at the same time, I see his importance because
I understand where he's at.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, I'm like not the biggest fan of him.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I understand his importance in the culture.
Yeah, I think this is like in my generation, like in like this way younger generation, it's like I feel like. He's gonna be like one of the most influential people.
Yeah,
everyone is already doing that shit.
Yeah,
and I feel like it's only gonna go.
And it's because of the internet. Because how he moves on the internet.
Yeah, everything he does is so like.
Yeah,
he does it like very like meticulous.
And in the way
his performances.
Yeah, and the way that I explained it to you yesterday, how I told you like he makes like fan accounts for like how how people say that he doesn't like promote his artists or whatever, but he'll make like fake fan accounts. And like promote his artists, but without actually promoting his artist.
Without being like Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, and like he'll leak his own music, being a fan account, but it's like it's actually him. Yeah.
It's just to get more like
promotion. But it's like people are gonna copy that. People are gonna like that's why he's important to this culture because people never thought of actually doing that and building a weird cult fan base to like do that, That's why I think he is important to this generation,
And he like started the whole the baby voice shit.
Yeah, and there's a lot of little things
like crazy.
There's a lot of things that he did do, but I think it's like like I said, it's like I understand it, it's both ways, but I don't. But you can like something, you cannot not like something and like still understand why it's an influential.
For sure.
Yeah, because honestly, like I went to that concert with you, and I was like, I fucking loved it. But at the end of it, I was just like, yo, bro, like this shit, like
honestly, like
I was just like, bro, like, I'm just eating I was eating popcorn.
He got tired of being in the pit.
Yeah, I got tired of the pit. I was low key eating. I was eating popcorn. I was like, yo, I'm too fucking old for this shit. Like, no cap, bro. But bro, I was like, yo. And I was like, bruh, like literally, I'm like, yo, bruh, I think I'm just getting too old, bruh, no cap, cause like I was watching like these little girls hit the jewel or whatever, but then again, I'm just like, maybe cause I'm a dad or something, I don't know. But then I was just like, bro, what if this is nightlife? I was like, no.
Yeah, bro, that is gonna be nice.
Yeah, bro, I was like, bruh.
Nah, but it's just something about like I don't know, it's something about like the energy there. Like you're surrounded by people who like listen to the same shit as you, and then like the smoke, the lights, him being hidden in the smoke is so like I don't know, like it makes like I feel like I was less there for him and more there for like just the energy of the people around me because it's like I literally couldn't see him.
But then we went to the autumn show like right after that, and bro, I had more fun to me than that show than I had in a Cardi show.
It's probably because you listen.
Yeah, to Autumn. Yeah, for sure.
And honestly, I enjoyed it too a lot because, Like he's super interactive.
Yeah, and it was a more closer up
Yeah.
show. It was like honestly,
Smaller
yeah,
venue
yeah,
type
yeah.
beat.
It was,
And it kind of didn't even seem like a concert. It kind of just seemed like a meet and greet that he was just like
Yeah, for
performing
sure.
a couple songs.
Then
But it was honestly super cool though. Like
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun at it too.
yeah, it was pretty dope.
Driving back was rough.
Yeah. That
Oh
was,
yeah.
Yeah, we were
Yeah, I had to do
three
that big
hours.
solo.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, yeah, I had to do a
this
solo
man
too,
is
yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
fast.
I didn't have my permit back then.
But yeah, I don't know. I think like that. It's just like it's not music we like listen to. So obviously it's like
Yeah.
whenever someone's like, nah, this shit fucking chef's kiss. It's
Yeah.
like alright. Like I don't see that, but it's like a lot of people do say that. So it's like I understand.
Yeah.
Or it's even like Summers and like Yeat and that type of music. Some people are like,
Yeah, they
what
don't.
the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, nah, this shit fire.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
it's
true.
like hyper pop. Like
Oh, yeah,
the
people-
hyper pop where it's like super like
Yeah, that's
a
what
bunch
I'm
of shit
saying.
going on.
Too, like,
People are like, that's like gives them like it makes them like anxious.
Yeah, yeah. Or
But
they-
for me, I'm like, nah, bro, this shit like gets me going.
Yeah, or it's too much for them. Like they can't like turn it off. Like
Like there's like too much going on.
Yeah,
and shit
like,
stressing me out.
yeah.
And I'm like, nah, that's what I like because I like hearing new shit to it every time I listen
Yeah.
to it. Type of thing.
Did you guys see the Cole Bennett Yeat video? They
That
posted?
shit, yeah.
I fucking with it so much.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it because it was just like one solid shot.
Yeah.
But I liked it because it was like it was a darker video than Yeat usually puts out, and I think it's like it's pointing to a new direction. You know that he's
Yeah.
trying something new, and like and I'm pretty sure that, like Cole put in like little hints of like
Other shit.
yeah, and like the background.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah, I fucked with it. Like, it gave me like, I think we talked about it. They gave me like super like Travis Scott type feel. Like, I don't know, it's something new. Also, Cole Bennett's never shot a video like that where it's just like one continuous like in and out.
My bad.
But it was. I don't know. I really fucked with it. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it reminded me of the what was it? The highest in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah, like the vibe of it.
But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people they just like hating on Cole Bennett now because he's so popping.
Yeah.
And they're like, this ain't even that crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like every video he drops, he's not gonna be doing like 30 hours of effects on it,
Yeah.
you know?
But yeah,
You don't need that for every video.
yeah, and bruh, he's at the point now where he's like, bruh, he just wants to create, bruh.
Yeah,
That's what he was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
the iPhone videos, bruh. Like,
And people are giving him shit for that
Yeah.
too. But it's like he's making iPhone video make look like professional
yeah,
quality.
and he's literally just showing you that like you guys can literally do it
yourself,
too.
yeah.
Like, you don't have to spend hell of money. You can just
He's been
do it on the camera.
talked about it. He said that like Apple reached out to him like trying to like make a deal, but he was like he like declined it because he wanted like he doesn't want like the big like production money behind it, so he just wants to like shoot it on his phone so other people know they can shoot it too. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't want like the big budget and shit.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they wanted him to like use like the iPhone, but then like also like use like lenses and
Mhm.
like other shit and like
Other products.
and like yeah, like make it look like
So it looks even better than
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the iPhone by
yeah.
itself.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Especially whenever it's like the company, like Apple's like, oh, you're gonna shoot a video. All right, send it to our people so they can enhance the
Yeah.
footage a billion times and make it
Yeah.
look crazy.
Yeah.
Or like, we're gonna shoot it. They might have just been like, all right, we're actually gonna shoot it with this. Just say, because
Yeah.
then if they already paid, like, signed the contracts, it's like, damn, they have like a certain amount of control.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like the video overall. I thought it was pretty solid.
Yeah, I think it was pretty fire too. Alright, want to talk about the next topic?
What is it? I don't get the list you got on your phone. What are you talking
Alright.
Alright, so the next topic, I know we talked about it a little bit in the first episode, but Diego wasn't here, and it's cool now that Diego's here because we get to talk about our style evolution and how it was from being little kids to now. Since we kind of already talked about it a little bit before last episode, we're going to start with Diego and then we'll move back this way. So, take it off, Diego.
Alright, well, I feel like my style right now is pretty like plain. I have like wear like white tees a lot, like base colors, neutral colors. But then I have like a bunch of random pieces where it's like colorful as fuck. Where it's like orange or like green, yellow, like it's
Yeah.
bright, super bright colors. So I feel like
Like your
It's-
statement pieces?
yeah, it's like one or the other. Or I have like certain designs or graphics on it.
Mhm.
But back in the day, like for the time period, it was like, all right, it made sense. But now that I look back at it, I'm like, yeah. I had what were they? There were some. I had like a bunch of LeBron 9s.
Yeah.
And I had like all the crazy colorways. I had like the Hornets. I had the Christmas tree ones. I had like just everything. And I was the type of motherfucker mix match.
Yeah.
I had 2 different ones with the fit matching. Yeah, I was crazy for sure. And then it went more to like longer shit, like oversized clothing. And then I still a little bit of that, but I feel like now it's more just like, I don't know, it's just like either white tees and like some fucking joggers or some like fucking jeans for real. That's really about what I wear. And then like every now and then I'll pull out like some nice.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like when I was younger, like I don't know, cause I think my crazy fits were like in my like middle school or like end of elementary, because that's when I like wouldn't care. But and those are wild fits, like super skinny acid wash ripped jeans, or just like all black like sweatpants, black Vans, black fitting, with like the whole.
Because that's when you first started actually like dressing for yourself, when you were like, oh, like you told mom like, oh, I want like tighter jeans, like you didn't want like, you told mom like, I only want tight jeans, like I don't want baggy jeans.
I was like, just give me joggers, like black joggers and like
skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans. That's all I want. But now I feel like definitely it's more baggy pants like all the time, like, and even if they're not baggy, they're not tight. Like I hardly ever wear skinny jeans anymore. Maybe once in a while. But vintage tees, I don't know, like it's hard to like, I just like, it's hard to explain it, because I just like, when I see something I like, I'll buy it, like, and like me and my friend Nana were talking about this, and it's like, I kind of want to have multiple styles, because like, I like what like Cardi and like Destroy Lonely do with their fashion, but I also like this like Carhartt pants, like
utility wear.
Yeah, like utility wear type stuff. So it's like, I want to have like multiple styles I can just like play with. Yeah. So it's not just like, I feel like I'm trapped.
Yeah, and then it's like, we live in an area where like you can have kind of fun with what you're wearing, because we live like in the area where the seasons change constantly, and like you can wear that type of clothing, and then also when it comes to warmer weather, you can switch up your style. Like you can consistently be switching up your style, and then when somebody lives in like California or hotter states, you can't really be switching up. Yeah, like, and I'm kind of grateful we live in like these type of states
where you have climate.
Yeah, like West Virginia and Pennsylvania, because like it's like, bruh, like even New York people probably feel this way too, because bruh, they be when you visit over there, bruh, they be fitted up. Some people, bruh, like they be going crazy. Yeah,
like randomly you see a guy walk by with like a whole Rick fit.
Yeah, it won't even be like a Rick fit. Like it'll just be like some crazy, like maybe they made it themselves, or just like. Yeah, you could just tell like they're really into clothes, and like they're just
like they do something with that.
That's what I love about New York too, because I feel like over here, like even though you have like a lot more freedom to wear what you want, it's like also there's a lot more judgment in schools and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like in New York, everyone is kind of just like, I don't know, like I feel comfortable whenever I go there, because it's just like there's really crackheads like on the side of the street, so it's like nobody's worried about me. So but like whenever you're in high school, it's like people are like, yo, what is he wearing? And like my friend Finn, like a lot of people like say stuff about his style. Like a lot of it's good, but also some people are like, he dresses up a lot.
Yeah.
But like,
and people might think it's like all for an image, or like,
but like he likes to dress up. Like, I've talked to him about like fashion so many times, and he's like, he's genuinely like into that stuff, and like he just puts on what he likes.
And it's like, bro, like I remember back in the day too, when skinny jeans were like
before, like when it was first starting.
Yeah, before it was first starting, like I was like big in the jerking thing. So, bruh, like when that shit was popping, that skinny jeans were a thing, bruh. I was one of the first.
I was jerking. They was all wearing the
skinnies, bruh, and they were like all different type of colors, bruh. I was on that shit way before. I was wearing in middle school wearing skinny ass jeans, bright ass colors.
No cow.
Okay, first of all, I was definitely getting made fun of. People were looking at me all type of weird. And I mean, I like them because first of all, I like how skinny jeans look. To this day, I will still rock skinny jeans, and I've learned to wear baggier jeans and shit like that. But I mean, it sucks, yeah, because people will be like, "Yo, that's weird" and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you just gotta like wear whatever you want, because
you have to have confidence with whatever you're wearing.
Everybody's gonna talk shit. Oh, we were talking about this yesterday too. Like, Nino is a great example of this, bro. Because Nino be fitted all the time. Shout out to Nino, bro. If you're watching this, Nino, we love you, bro. Yeah. Nino be fitted like all the time, bro, and it's effortlessly. Like when people really love clothes, like they just look good all the time, like or like people will comment like just go be like, why are you getting all dressed up just to go outside? I'm not even dressed up, bro. I'm just like, I just threw on a fit. Like, I just picked up what's on a fit, but she'll think that I'm dressed up. Or like Felipe be like, why are you so dressed up? I'm like, bro, this is like my normal clothes. This is what I like just to wear.
Yeah.
And it's like, back to the Nino thing, it's like, people like will judge him for like the pants that he wears or like his fit or whatever. And it's like, bro, like yo, I think the shit that he wears is so dope. The people don't recognize the shit that he wears though, like the vintage tees that he has.
He has some crazy stuff.
Yeah, the pants that he wears, people don't understand. Like
even like the shoes he has.
Yeah, like people don't understand. Like it's just like, you know.
And it's just because it's like that's not like the scene that they're used to seeing.
Yeah.
And they're used to just like seeing people who like don't really give a fuck about fashion or anything, and just like. They just wear clothes as like a utility. Like they just wear clothes because they gotta wear clothes.
Or
you know?
Or they only know of brands like the higher up brands, and they only care for the image. Like they only care if they see a Louis Vuitton or they see Gucci or shit like that.
They're like, oh, that's fire.
That's fire.
And it's like, even if it's not.
Yeah, and then they only care for the status symbol or whatever. And like. When you're buying into those brands, like why are you really buying them? Like, are you really gonna use those? Like use those brands
a lot. Yeah.
Like, if you're buying like a Louis shoe, are you gonna really wear that shit, or are you just gonna wear it a couple times and not use it?
Yeah, and just like post up on Instagram.
Like
once or twice and then boom.
Yeah, like because there's a lot of people that wear that buy Louis Vuitton shoes, Gucci shoes. And they're like, yo, this shit's not comfortable.
Yeah.
Then why did you buy it? Like, you knew it was... First of all, I mean, I'm calling out one of my siblings, Camila, because she bought a Chuck Taylor, like a lookalike, and she said it was uncomfortable. First of all, Chuck Taylors are already uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're not, like, comfy shoes.
But at the same time, it's like, I think it's a responsibility for us. It's like, we got to teach her, like, yo... Chuck Taylors are not comfortable.
Yeah.
You really think this plastic... I mean, it's a cool shoe. It's a cool shoe for sure.
But it's like...
But like, really think about your purchases. I'd rather have you buy a cool-ass backpack that you're going to use that's going to last you like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years.
And have some shoes you're going to grow out of and wear them many times.
Yeah, and it's not going to like realistically and long-term going to last you like that, you know?
No doubt.
Yeah.
Unless you're like really taking care of them.
Yeah,
but she's still young. So
yeah. So it took me a long time to like understand like Louis and all this shit. Realistically, this shit is cheap. It's all like stature. It's all like.
Oh yeah, it's all like for symbol.
Yeah.
Like, just to be like, oh, I have the money to go and buy this bag that costs thousands of dollars.
Yeah, but if you understand, if you do see it for stature and stuff like that, buy the shit that's actually gonna be worth and useful for your life. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know?
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's like this one video I saw on TikTok, and there was a dude breaking down like how much like he like grabbed the LV wallet. He's like, I paid $500 for this. He's like, now let's see what it's made out of. And I took it all apart, and he was like, all of this together, kind of like the sensory tag, like the little tag they put in it, authentication tag, and like all that. And he was like, there's probably like $50-$60 worth of material, and they're charging $500. So it's like, if you like it and you want it and you want to spend that money on it, go for it. But don't like think, oh, I'm paying this much because this is how much it's worth.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's how much it's worth because of what everyone sees the brand as.
Yeah, and what it means to other people. Yeah. But
like, I feel like it's it's more recently, honestly, but I just like, I do get a lot of inspiration from other people because like that's just how like everything works. Like you're gonna get inspired by other people to look into stuff, but like a lot of like the shirts and shit I've been buying are like I don't know how to explain it, but like or like number 9 shit and shit like that. Like I would never known about that until like I saw people wearing it, and then like I took like a more look into the brand, and even though to most people it wouldn't like it doesn't mean anything. They're just like, oh, that's a shirt with whatever on it.
Yeah.
But like I like know like the story behind the brand and shit, which I think is cool, and also like it's just like for the people who know, they know, and for the people who don't, they just don't get it. Like
it's just like sometimes it's just like you gotta be a nerd sometimes to know about this shit.
You have to like into the shit.
Yeah, and like some people just don't. I mean, some people just don't care. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and you have the right to. Like, like
it's like choose what you like.
Yeah. Like some people, like same thing with music, bro. Like we like music in a different way too. Like, you know, like
whenever we figure out like, oh, this song was produced by this dude, and he's tied into these people. It's like we're like, oh shit, that's crazy. Yeah, but there's some people there. It's like, why do you know?
Yeah,
shit? Like,
or we try to explain it to like our girlfriends or something, and they're like, okay, like
like it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It's like that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, and then like, but slow. I don't know. Like, it's cool though. Like to us, it's cool, but like to other people, like they don't even like.
I think it's also because like, I don't know. I feel like all of us are just like really ingrained in the music. Because like even like just music culture in general, like Eric right now with like the whole underground SoundCloud scene, me with like whenever it was like X and all that like scene, I was really deep into it. Even right now with like Summers and them, fucking, and then you way back in the day, fucking you listen to Soulja Boy, like early on, all that music, like putting us on to all this music, and like I would listen to music, and people would be like, "What's this?" And I'd be like, "Oh, Kevin put me on it. I don't know, this is the main song." And people would be like, "Oh, that's crazy. Like, where do you find this dude?" I'd be like, "I don't know where Kevin found him, but it's fire."
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna finish up the podcast, and to finish up the podcast, we're gonna talk about the mission of OTI Studios, and kind of about like what we want to do in the future, like for us. We were talking about this a little bit yesterday too. We talked about a lot of shit yesterday.
Honestly, I think we should have said it.
Yeah, I know.
It just like it happens.
Yeah, it just happens. But we were talking about how. Well, I'll explain it basically. Like back in the day, like I feel like this is like personally speaking, I feel like I was reaching for like the wrong things with like I'm talking about like music and shit, not like off the internet. I feel like I was reaching for the wrong things and shit like that. Maybe not looking for like maybe I was like maybe I want money out of this, maybe I want fame out of this, maybe I want the wrong things out of this. And I'm like, now that I have like got a job, I got a crib, the only things I want out of life is just at this moment is to keep like my family happy, like Jessica, Nyla, keep my other family happy is like y'all and like mom and dad, maintain the businesses, you know, make sure money keeps going good, all that shit. And then with off the internet is like keep creating until I drop, like literally keep creating, like that's just the thing, and help other people if I can, like create their dreams, like any way possible. Like if I can help other people like create something, like hey, like that's fire, like, you know, like like I was talking to Eric, like let's just say I'm not gonna say no names because like let's just say this happens in the future because it could happen. Let's just say this person, I just don't want to say no names. Yeah. So let's just say this person has like a business, right? And I want to make a product for her or him, and I'm like, hey, like let's work on a collab. Like I know you're interested in doing something creative. Like, let's do something together. And we're working with manufacturers.
Mm-hmm.
We know how the game works right now. Let's work from A to B on something together where you can give your people something, I can give my people something, and it's cool. We're creating something from zero, and it's fun. Like, I mean, that's...
Yeah, you can like, now that you guys have been like sourcing manufacturers and stuff like that, you can like actually help people, because a lot of people, they're like, I want to start making clothes or want to do designing and stuff, but they're like,
how do I
they
start?
don't, they're like, they don't even know where to go to look into shit like
And that's
that.
where they give up too.
Yeah,
because
because they're like, oh,
there's so much.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, all right, we're doing this, but like I'm over here, they're over here just using some website that prints it on there for them, and it's super cheap quality.
Yeah.
And they're trying to sell it like that, but like that, you never could have built a good reputation for your business.
Yeah, and
So
it's
like doing it like that, it creates like, even when the people who do choose to support, even if it's not like many at first, they'll see, oh, this is quality, like whatever the product is I'm getting is quality. So it's like they'll respect that more than if it's just like, oh, it's a fire design, but I watched it 30 times.
Yeah.
And the design's all fucked now.
Yeah, and it's like, and it's thinking about more than just like just t-shirts too. It's like,
yeah, like
we want to make anything a creator wants to make. We want to be able to facilitate that.
And
Bag,
like help them find whatever they need.
yeah. If you're a makeup person, makeup bags, brushes. If you're a content creator and you want to make your own, let's just say your own backpack that holds your camera lenses and shit, let's do that. If you're a gym person and you want to do your own little bottle shaker, let's do that. If you're, I don't know, the sky's the limit. That's the thing. Like,
and that's honestly where I feel like a lot of people stop, because like I feel like once they, so like for someone who wants to become a baker or some shit like that, like they, like once they become a baker, it's like, okay, I'm done, like I did what I wanted to. But like after that, like you could like make products like to help you, and like you could do so much more with it than just what you think you can, which I think is like cool. Like, and that's where we come in to like try to help.
yeah, and then like there's like other bakers, the bakers that like let's just keep it baking, like the bakers that like do way crazier things.
No one died.
Oh wow.
There was a little bit of a
Technical difficulty.
Yeah,
Technical difficulties. The
But,
camera freaking shut off, but we're using the iPhone cam. Hopefully,
it's not too bad.
not too bad, but we're good. We're good.
I think we were talking about like
Getting creators to helping them manufacture whatever they want.
Yeah.
Like whatever they have in mind, or even people going into whatever their field of work is and creating new things to evolve what they're doing.
Yeah, but realistically, like simply said, the mission is just like, bruh, fuck the clout, fuck the money. We're here to create, bruh. That's really what we're here to do. This is kind of like all how we were talking about yesterday too. Is like it's all practice. It's like this might not be the end thing for all, like any of us. This is practice. Like Eric said, like this could be his like startup for his next thing that he wants to do. Like all these little things that he's learning from this brand could be for his next brand.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about like, hey, all the shit that I'm learning about this brand, like it's maybe for my next brand too. Like I'm like I already have a name for my next brand too. Like I already have plans for my next shit. Like if like when I have everything figured out and I have resources and everything for my next brand, like I should have it everything lined up to if I can think of something, I can have it made and everything's on go, you know?
Yeah,
with this
prepared.
Yeah, with this one is more like trial and error, R&D, like we're just figuring it out and just like
finding the resources you need.
This is our Pyrex.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, this is our Pyrex, and I mean,
but it's like so fun to work on, like figuring everything out. It takes a lot of time, and it's really weird, and it's just like
it's
just
hard.
Like, it's like a whole nother world like that we haven't explored. Like like whenever you first started off the internet and like you started making like clothes, like it was never this. Like it was just like getting Gildens and t-shirts and getting them like printed off, and now it's like cut and sew pieces and we want to do pants and sweaters and like different shit. So.
And that's what I always wanted it to be. I wanted it to be more than that. It's just at the time I didn't know how to go about it. And now because of like TikTok, because of the internet, it's just like easier to figure out. And
there's a lot more resources online where you can go and be like, oh, okay, this person sent me to like a certain manufacturer, or how to get in touch with manufacturers.
Or and honestly, it's more of like TikTok and hitting up these creators. Like that's how we've gotten really a lot of help, is going on TikTok and then actually DMing these creators and be like, hey bro, like how did you do this? How did you figure out this? And like they actually like thankfully responding and being like, this is how we did it. This is like, you know, not giving us all the sauce, but like you know,
helping you get kickstarted on what you want to do.
And that's actually like
helped us out. Honestly, that's been like one of our biggest help. Like, I don't know if you want to say the creator's name who helped us, but like I found him and then showed Kevin him, and he honestly put us on with like a lot of stuff. He was like, you just go to this website and you like find what you want. Damn, we're fucked.
Damn, bro. Alright, we got it. Just keep going.
Alright.
Just keep going. No, we can just audio it.
Alright. But like he honestly just helped us with so much shit, and it's like eventually whenever, you know, we do some shit that like works out for us, like we'll be able to thank him for it and be like, you know, you made this happen for you.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. And I hope like we can be eventually, you know how like a bunch of creators like eventually get to meet each other and be like passing each other and be like, oh, like, hey bro, like, oh, nice to meet you, you know, passing, you know, they all get to meet each other. Hopefully like one day we get to like meet him like that and be like, yo bro, like we DM'd you and like this is the reason.
Like, shout out to you.
Yeah, literally, like for real, like you're the reason, like you helped us out, like to start out this shit. Damn.
Yeah, I'm super excited for like Off the Internet's future. Yeah, because it's so much more than just clothes.
Yeah,
and like the podcast. There's just so much more that I think we can explore and we need to explore.
Yeah. And like it's all about like living, like talking. Like it's like, bruh, it's like we just gotta live and just keep creating and like, bruh, like
I feel like the mission statement really resonates with me, because like that's how it is with my music. Like all my music, like most of it that I've had is not released. Like I've dropped probably like 12 songs, or no, less than that on Apple Music and stuff. But I have like a lot on SoundCloud, but like all my music that I think is like good, I've really just been like keeping it to myself, just listening to it. Cause it's just like I make something and I'm like, oh, that shit was fire.
Yeah,
I don't know how I did that or whatever. So then it's just like not even me wanting to be like, oh, like I'm making music. Oh, whatever. It's just like, oh, nah. I was just in my room, got bored, heard this beat.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And that goes to a bigger conversation is like as an artist, as a creator, like what are you doing it for? Like who are you doing it for? Like you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it for the cloud? You doing it for money? Like you can, like it's same for me, bro. Like I've been making music in my house, chilling, making bangers and bumping them every day, and like I don't gotta show anybody. Like like I'm like, hey, when I get to show somebody, and like I'll show you it. But like but then again I think about it and I'm like, damn, I wish I could have showed this person. I wish I could have like for example, like when Charlie died or whatever, like bro, she was like a super supporter. Like you know how she was always supporting. Like I'm like I listened to the songs that I made in like the past like year or two, and I feel like me and her were kind of going through like the same situation of like growing up, maturing, and about like the topics that I'm speaking about in my music, because I feel like I'm going away from like the same old drug shit. My music's maturing more in like the shit that I'm talking about. and I feel like she would have resonated a lot. And I'm like, damn, I feel like if I would have showed her before she passed, she would have like fucked with it, really resonated it, and like made her maybe feel like she wouldn't, like, I don't know, maybe it would have helped her out, or maybe would have made her feel some way. And like, I'm like, damn, like it sucks that I couldn't have showed her, and like she was my friend. It sucks like that, you know, like in some ways it sucks like holding it in because you are like an artist in some ways. But then again, I'm just like, it's like, damn, I do just make it for me. Like, you know, I'm kind of tired. I was tired of just like posting it and like, you know, like doing that whole shit for the show.
With a lot, like, because whenever you start looking at social media too much, it makes you like be like, oh, people only pay attention if they start to pay attention whenever I'm doing this. It's like makes you want to subconsciously be like, oh, I should keep doing this because people are watching now. And then that shit like starts to mess with the artistry of it all too. Yeah. Because then you end up like a lot of people just chasing sounds. Yeah. And not actually doing stuff that's like genuine to you.
Yeah, and when like what you like
even for me, like a lot of the whenever I was younger, like trying to find my sound. Yeah. I'd really just do whatever. Yeah. So I was just like, all right, like I'm gonna try this beat. Try this beat. But now it's like I have like more of like a bag I like. Yeah. And, like, I'll step out of it still, but it's like
you know what you like.
I know what I like. Yeah.
And you know what you fit. Your voice fits on. You know.
Like which beats, what type of BPM. What fucking key it needs to be in, and all of that. And I'm like, if it's like a G, if it's a G major, I'm like, all right, I gotta do something weird with my voice. Yeah. My voice don't naturally. Yeah. I'm gonna do some crazy shit. Yeah. But yeah, no, a lot of it. Like, that's why whenever you said the mission statement, I was like,
yeah. But yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast.
Episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2. Episode 3 probably coming in like 5 months. I'm just joking. It'll be out in probably like two more weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully get more consistent.
Yeah, for sure. No, we are. This is for sure. We're gonna be consistent on this bitch. I'm gonna keep on y'all asses so we can be on this shit. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Anything you guys want to say?
We did a podcast. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Actually, this is fire.
Yeah.
All right. Deuces.
Have a good day.